in a wide range of capacities. The reason people join the Air Guard is as diverse as our members and includes such reasons as a deep desire to serve their country, money for college, travel, new job skills, and the pride that goes along with belonging to the greatest military organization in the world. I joined because I felt a calling to serve my country, but I didn't want to be far away from my family, so the Indiana Air National Guard was a perfect fit for me. With over 95 different career opportunities to choose from and 100% paid college tuition to any state-funded college, why not give us a call? Call 1-800-841-3103 or visit online at goang.com to find out more. Again, that's 1-800-841-3103. The Air National Guard, guarding America, defending freedom.
It's double trouble, double the fun at African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, Ohio. See the largest antelope on Earth, the giant eland, and the ugliest creature on Earth, the African warthog. There's so much to see and do, including the Midwest's only drive-through safari. Feed the animals, see live educational shows, feel the excitement, have your picture taken with a python or cockatoo, feel the adventure. Shop the Symbol Lodge gift shop with items available from around the globe. Visit the snack bar or picnic facilities. Enjoy a pony or camel ride. Or cheer your favorite porker on to victory in the famous Pork Chop Down. Bring your family to see the rare and exotic animals at African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, Ohio. Just take Route 2 to the Route 53 North exit and follow the sign. Only 17 miles west of Cedar Point via Route 6. Open every day, rain or shine.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you can save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be hard. Like early 90s heavy metal hard.
I'm yelling and screaming and I'm loud. Roar.
Geico makes it easy. You can review and update your policy or report a claim on Geico.com or the Geico mobile app. Because shouldn't we all have a little less stress in our lives?
I'm not even upset about anything.
All right, little Louie getting us kicked off here. Hour number 2, 1 hour in the can. Thank you, Matthew Embry, WSBT in South Bend, wearing a couple hats for us today. Normally, at this point, we'd be joined by Rick Riggin, our official college football contributor, but he got called into work. We are standing by, trying to effort to get Tony Donohue on from the Tony D podcast. So we'll get him on here just as soon as we can get him on here, and we'll start college football talk with him. But thank you to Matthew for talking some IndyCar with us, getting us up to speed with IndyCar and what's going on in the world of IndyCar. Only a few more races left before we know this year's champion. Who will it be? Simon Pageant, Joseph Newgarden, Alexander Rossi. Who will be the Rookie of the Year? All of those questions will be answered here in the next few short coming weeks. Of course, IndyCar down in St. Louis, my second favorite city. Great track. Under the lights tonight. Probably a lot more exciting than the Colts-Bears game, but it's going to be fun to go down there to that. The Colts and the Bears preseason, last and final preseason game. And as we know, Jacoby Brissett's setting and Andrew Luck is setting. So there's the pessimistic people out there to say, oh, Luck is gone. Luck is out. Here we go again. I tweeted out this and put on social media earlier this week. If you are a fan based solely, and I don't know, pick the team, insert team here. Every team has its struggles from time to time with their quarterbacks, with their star players. Every team. Let's talk about Kevin Durant in the championship series of the NBA. It happens. I am not ready to jump on the struggle bus and say Andrew Luck is out. He's never coming back. Here we go again. Oh, the atrocity, the horror. Relax, people. Relax. Even if he's out game one, that does not mean anything. We want everything to be like, I don't know, puppy dogs and butterflies all the time. Oh, well, they're setting Jacoby Brissett. That means it. That's what's going to happen. But I do agree. I totally do agree. If Andrew Luck does not start week one, yeah, Jim Irsay, Ballard, Frank Wright, they've got going to have a PR nightmare. I put some of this on Luck. I mean, he hasn't talked to the media since July 30th. So, I mean, he lets media come out here and spin the stories rather than just saying, hey. And you know what? I'd be okay with it. They just say, hey, it's not looking good. So from the from the fan aspect, from the aspect that, hey, we want to know what's going on, I get that. And I don't think any team really wants to totally divulge everything. That's just normal. That's just normal course of business. And, and Jim Irsay got on satellite radio, Sirius, I can't remember which satellite radio show it was, but basically said, we got a bone injury. Well, that set off fireworks across the Colt Nation. 917-898-5516. Want to talk some NFL, want to talk some college football, give us a call. We are trying to effort to get to Tony Donohue. So hopefully we can get to him soon. But Mo from the BS Sports Show joins us as well. So, across the NFL, and I mean, I think we're getting to the point where we have too many preseason games. Don't we say this every year at this same time? Too many preseason games. As a season ticket holder, though, I would understand. I mean, because you have to pay the same for your ticket for a preseason game as you do for a regular season game. So, from that aspect of it, I get it. You want to see the people that you're paying to see play. And if you're, it used to be week 3 would be kind of the time when teams would, at least for the first half, get all their starters out, knock the rust off the boots, get knocked around a little bit, see where they're at, see what they're working with, get some stuff on tape from both teams. Just not the case anymore. And a lot of that is just because of the threat to injury. You don't want, and that's exactly what's going on with the Indianapolis Colts and Andrew Luck. You don't want to have your quarterbacks hurt. That is big. So right now we've got some compounding extended injuries that maybe one led to another that led to another. The good thing is we're not seeing Andrew Luck needing any surgery at the moment. It's nothing, at least nothing's been talked about that. I know conspiracy theory people like, oh, well, we didn't know anything about the shoulder surgery. I think it's a little bit different. So let's not push the panic buttons just yet. But I do agree that maybe we get to a point where we have an extra game, an extra regular season game. Do we need I get it, as I've said earlier, I get that there's still players trying to get a job. There's still players trying to get on tape for practice squads. There's still players that are trying to get things solidified. So from that aspect, I get it. But hey, let's give the fans a break. Half price. If the face value is $60, you get in for $30. If it's $20, you get in for $10. Certain levels you get in for free. On a preseason game. Season ticket holders not charged for preseason games, only charged for regular season games. So there's a lot of things that could be done across the NFL to maybe we're just so anxious to get started with the regular season, get started with our fantasy football. I had all my fantasy football drafts. We did complete our fantasy football draft last weekend here at the Balance. We have 14 teams, and then we have our keeper team league here on the Balance. So we have 2 leagues with the Balance. So if you're on the keeper league, you got to keep 2 people. If you on the other one, they're all fresh drafts. So we had a good time with the draft. And then I had another one last Saturday. And then I've got another one this Wednesday. So I'm loaded up on the fantasy football. I'm ready to go. Locked and loaded. Let's go. So from that aspect, I am all about getting the season started. And so maybe that's why we don't like preseason. Let's just get the damn football out there. Let's go. Let's play some football. College football started already. Started today. Tonight. University of Miami. Canes. Taking on the Florida Gators down in the swamp. Big game. Watch it on ESPN. But yeah, I get it. Let's talk a little bit about what in the world am I the only one that, and I know I'm not, because I've watched social media and I understand that, yeah, we gauge our world way too much on social media, but I don't get the relationship between Jay-Z. Maybe we can get Mo's opinion on this in a few minutes. Jay-Z and the relationship with the NFL. Well, we're going to give them a platform, and we're going to help out with the Super Bowl entertainment. We're going to give players a platform so that they don't have to draw distractions and kneel on the field. Here's the thing, guys. It had pretty much died down. You've got basically what? And I'm using numbers I don't off the top of my head, but roughly an 80-man roster, 60-man, 80-man roster on 32 teams. Roughly, you may have 3 or 4. Now it's probably down to just 1 or 2 people that kneel. Did it draw attention to police brutality? Wasn't that what this was all about? Wasn't that what all this started at? Did it really draw attention to that? Did it make it stop? So Jay-Z's going to give him a platform. Why? They've already got a platform that they're abusing. I don't know. Maybe somebody's got a better answer for this than I do. I'm still trying to understand the relationship between Jay-Z and the NFL. What is going on there? You're going to help with Super Bowl entertainment? I'll give him that. Okay, well, we know he's an entertainer, so I'll give him that. He might be able to put on a pretty good Super Bowl halftime. Maybe. Is he gonna bring back MC Hammer or something? I know I should make jokes, but yeah, he's a good he's a good marketer. He's got his brand. I can't remember his slogan. I'm not a businessman. I'm in